of Advanced Sciences and Language at VIT Bhopal University, and I welcome you all to the expert part as expert lecture as part of the in-house faculty training that is going on for last 10 days or so. So today with us we have Mr. Yatendranath Yadav, who is a senior product manager at Neotel System and Services, Chandigarh, and he will be demonstrating us the function and the different mode or different functioning of the Spartan software, which is a popular computational chemistry software. A brief introduction about Mr. Yadav. He did his MTech in bioinformatics from the West Bengal University of Technology, India, where he worked. His project was on utilizing AI and the machine learning models for basically developing a model for human HSP protein. And then afterwards, I think he worked with CSIR OSDD, that is Open Source Drug Discovery, where he worked on neglected diseases. And afterwards, he joined Neotel System and Services, where he's a senior product manager, and he handles the sales of different molecular modeling tools such as the Cresset, Multicase, and the Wave function. And he has played a key role in the successful implementation of these softwares in the pharmaceutical industry as well as the academia across India. And we are glad that you could join us and demonstrate these Spartan software and its different applications.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Dr.
Dr.
Sumit.
Sumit.
Dr. Sumit, one second. Is it possible to record the meeting because few faculties are having
Yes, already we
connections?
started the recording, sir. Already we are doing it.
If you could share the recording with us, then I could send to all other faculty.
Definitely, it is going on.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So you can start now.
Thank you, sir. We are recording it and we'll definitely share it with you in the future. So I am Yatendra's colleague, Manoranjan Singh Sidhu. And today, before Yatendra takes over, I'll just give you a very small, brief introduction to what Spartan is all about. Spartan is a software tool that is developed by a company that is based in Irvine, California, called Wave Function Incorporated. And we, Neotel System Services, are the country distributors for the same. Wave Function basically markets three different softwares. The flagship product is, of course, the Spartan Parallel Suite, and currently is version 20 is going on. So the new versions are released, kind of within a gap of 2 to 3 years. A new version gets released. So the last version was Spartan 18 before we had that. The other two softwares that you are seeing on the screen, that is Odyssey and Spartan, are basically, softwares for teaching, for classroom teaching to the students, and for students to learn chemistry in a more easier mode and at their own speed. So the first tool is called Odyssey. Odyssey is a unique chemistry teaching software that brings out the concepts of chemistry in 3D. Chemistry is basically 3D, it is in 3 dimensions, but in the classroom environment, we can only teach the students in 2D. But then what some of the good professors, or there has been a method of teaching that professors would carry wooden models with them. So to teach those concepts now, this 3D chemistry teaching tool that we have, that brings much more flexibility to the 3D models instead of just using the wooden models to show to the students. So it is that much more easier. And then we have the Spartan Student Edition, which is basically a truncated version of the main suite, that is the Spartan 20 suite. So if you want to, we find that the students who are being initiated into quantum chemistry, instead of giving them a tool like Spartan immediately, which they may slightly get lost, to understand the concepts of quantum chemistry, the Spartan Student Edition is a very, very good tool for the teachers to have. This is a small this thing just to tell you that this ab initio molecular orbital theory is considered as the Bible of molecular modeling. And the main author, Dr. Harry, he is the CEO of Spartan.
आर्या बोलो
He's
मत यार,
who
मीटिंग चल रही है यहाँ
started
पे लाइव.
Spartan company. Unfortunately, the last two people are no longer in this world. So Dr. Harry and Dr. Leo continue to work in this area.
बेटा बाहर निकलो, डिस्टर्ब मत करो.
When you buy Spartan, you
मुझे
get
खुद
this
present
book,
करना
by
है
the
अभी.
way. So this is just a small slide to just give you a brief of how DFT calculation and theory started. Started in 1929, and then in 1953, this Parcel-Parr-Pople method. So on the right-hand side, you find Dr. John Pople. So Dr. John Pople in 1998, he got the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, and he was the first quantum chemist to be awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. It was in his lab, and Dr. Warren Harry at that time was a student doing his PhD under Dr. John Pople. When Dr. Harry wrote his thesis for his PhD work under Dr. John Pople, that is the first time that they wrote the code for Gaussian. So the Gaussian first release happened in 1970, but of course the code was the process of started writing the code started happening before 1970. But in 1970, the first code of Gaussian was released, and it was based on the work of Dr. Warren Harry and Dr. John Pople's team. Spartan as a software, the first Unix version of Spartan was released in 91, and in Windows version was released in 95. And then because of changes in the Gaussian team, the other software, which is again based on the Gaussian code, because the team was the same that developed Gaussian, the first release of QChem happened in 1997. And in 2002, because it was a common team, Spartan incorporated the QChem engine. So behind the back of Spartan, QChem, and Gaussian, it is the same code that is running. So this you can see a small slide of the release of Gaussian 70. So if you see the last line citation, so the citation is Dr. Warren Harry, John Pople, and others. So in 2002, instead of having two different interfaces of QChem and Spartan, so wave function and QChem incorporated the QChem code into Spartan. So you have a one single product with a beautiful interface to it. But here I just want to, highlight one thing, that the development arc or the development cycle of Spartan is quite, though the code at the back may be same, but the development cycle of Spartan is quite different as compared to QChem or Gaussian. Spartan is more tuned, that any chemist, not just a quantum chemistry, not just a quantum person who is well versed in quantum chemistry, not only that person, but quantum chemistry is used by other chemists also, like natural molecules, organic synthesis, organic chemist synthesis. Everybody uses, something or the other about quantum chemistry. So instead of keeping quantum chemistry softwares in the hands of people who are, highly trained in quantum chemistry, the development arc of Spartan has been to give the power of quantum chemistry into the hands of people who are basically not quantum chemists, but use quantum chemistry calculations in their day-to-day work. So that was all from my side. Now I'll request Yatendra to take over, and I'll just hand over the screen to him.
Sir, you can stop sharing. And
Yeah.
thank you very much for giving a nice presentation and overview about our history. So I'm just going to start sharing my screen.
Yeah.
I believe everyone can see my screen now. My screen is visible to all of you?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Great, thank you. So this is the basic interface of the software. When you open the software, this window will not be here. It will be seen like something this. So we have a options here. These are the different small icons are there, shorthands are there, and these are the pull down options. So we have two options. The
Just
first,
a minute, Jitender, just
yeah,
a minute. I just want to bring to your notice, if you want to see the full screen, at the bottom you have those three dots. So if you click these three dots, the menu that pops out, there is a third from the top. It says full screen. So just click that, and you will have the full screen on your laptop.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the basic interface of the Spartan software. Whenever you open the software, it looks like that. So there is a big blue window, and in top side you can see lots of icon shorthands are there, and we also have these pull down options for starting your workout. So the first thing which is required in the software is the input file form. What file you are going to work? That is the chemical structure. So either you can draw a structure inside the software, or you can import a structure. So I will show you the file format which actually Spartan support. You can see there is a big list of file format. These are the by default format of the Spartan itself, dot Spartan. But when you come down, we support all of the available file format like .mol, PDB, .stf, and your Smiley, Inchi, and some of the images files, jcamp.dx file. All you can also, if you have some crystal data CIF file, that also you can import in the software directly. Or if you want to import from some third-party software like Chemdraw and all, you can do that. But our internal interface is so much user friendly that you can start within the software itself. We have a two options: either you can draw in 3D or you can draw in 2D or both. I will just show you both of the options. Before that, we'll show you some options in the software. This is the option for new build, new sketch. New build is for the 3D building, and new sketch for when you want to draw in 2D. And these are the defaults option to save your file. And if you want to access PDB file directly, you can access by their PDB ID, and you can extract the ligand also. Like if you want to do some changes, you can do by using the edit tab. In model tab, there is a different view of representation of your molecule. Then in geometry, you can see the bond distance, bond angle, lots of things you can see. Then again, it's a build tab for 3D. You can make new bonds, break bond, minimize your molecule. Then this is the final option called setup. I will go in deep. And this is the display when you get the output of your calculations. This is something related to the search. This is experimental data for the spectra studies. And these are the options. When you run the calculation, this monitor window will show you how your job is going on. These are few activities I will show you later on. Yeah. So let's come to the drawing interface. Our 2D interface is very user friendly, and we have some couple of elements available in front of the screen, like hydrogen, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine, bromine, silicon, phosphorus, and sulfur. But if you are interested to explore other element also, you can access directly entire periodic table. You will get access to the periodic table by the properties. It is arranged by different ways. You can see it by atom color, or you can see by the SPDF properties, or you can see by different options. Then we have this bunch of group you can use when you want to draw your molecule, and all use this all groups to add in your structure. You can add some ligands also by using these options. Okay, so let's draw something very quickly. We will draw what molecule? Let's draw salicylic acid. Okay, then So for just making a double bond, you have to select the carbon and just do it. The double bond done. Now to correct the bond distance, bond angle, everything, there is a quick minimization options is there. That is 2D clean. So all this distance, angle, everything is taken care. Now when you click on this glass-like icon, we call it Harry Potter glass. Yeah. So you can see in downside salicylic acid detected. How it detected by itself? Because our software comes with a big database. It contains about 6,000 molecule pre-built in the software. And in top of that, we are also supplying you an additional database, which is in about 24 GB in size. It contains more than 3 lakh molecule in that. And we have performed few DFT calculation to save your time. So you can see when you click on this salicylic acid, you can see few DFT calculation has been done. If you want to see the properties of this molecule, you can. So what I need to do, I just need to replace this molecule by the molecule which I have in database. So it is done. Now you can see the properties. This molecule, its name is salicylic acid, formula is this, and as is this. Why you can see all this option is pre-calculated because this job already we have done using few of the DFT function. Then you can see the QSR properties, then thermodynamics, NMR we have not done, so it is showing you cannot see anything on that, right? Okay. Suppose you are interested to import all this value to some Excel sheet. There is a top option is there, post. You just click on this, homolumo. What will happen? The values will be exported to this Excel sheet. You can see all this value, name, formula. If you are having a bunch of molecule, you can work on single molecule or you can work on bunch of molecule. I will show you that also. Then we'll see the different way of the presentation. We can have a wire model. We can have a ball and valve model. We can have a tube-like structure, or we can, by default, which we have already using. Then we can have a space filling model. Then if you want to see the hydrogen bond interaction, you can see by using this option. You can see there is a green color hydrogen bond between this hydrogen molecule and this oxygen molecule. And if you want to label this structure with by default elements, you can do it. So it is labeled by the name of that particular elements. If you want to switch on, hide or unhide the hydrogen, you can do that. Okay, right. Suppose we want to see the bond distance. You can do that. You have to select the this. Yeah. So it is selected. Then select the next one. You can see the bond distance between this O2 and C2 is 1.343 angstrom. So you can calculate whatever the bond distance you want to calculate. Between carbon C3 and C2, it is 1.416 angstrom. Then if you are interested to calculate the bond angle, you can do that. Select the molecules, atoms, and you can see C7, C2, C3, bond angle is 118.54. So you have a different option. You can see the dihedral angles, then lots of things you can do. Then this is the build icon. I will show you in 3D how can you can use this. And this is your setup option for doing the calculation. When you go to the calculation on window, it will take you to the basic interface of the software where you can perform the calculations. So we are having different options. You can go for the energy calculation, equilibrium geometry, transition state geometry, equilibrium conformer, conformer distributions, energy profile, NMR spectra, similarity library, and similarity analysis. Okay, so our NMR is very powerful in this. Whatever the prediction we are getting from this computational method, it is exactly similar to the what you are seeing in the experimental value. I will show you some by default example also on that. Then you can have a different functions. You can use molecular mechanics, semi-empirical, Hartree-Fock, DFT, and molecular set, right? And in DFT, I think someone requested to join. Let me check. Dr. Soumya Sankar. Okay, fine. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the density function. You can select the most popular function, Bthilip. And if you want to select more functions, you can click on more icon. You have lots of things here. You can select as per your need and requirement, right? Different functions are there. Then the basic sets, all default popular basic sets are mentioned here. But if you're interested to go for more, you can click on more, and then you can select from these options, right? Then you can select the state. You can do in gas, non-polar, polar, or water. You can select the ground state or excited state. And then if you are the molecule, you want to put some charges, you can put the charges by using this option. If you want to add more charges like -3, -4, then you can go on this and manually you can enter whatever the charges you want to insert. This is for unpaired electron. You can mention the number of the unpaired electron you want to show. Then you need to select the properties which you want to compute, right? So you can select the properties. I will not run any job because if I run, it will take time. So we don't want to wait. I will just give you some pre-calculated things, but I will show you the basic interface, how it goes on. Suppose if you run on this, I have selected two properties. You can see downside this calculation window is global. Global means that at present we are having a single molecule salicylic acid here. But if you are interested to do computations on more than one molecule, you are having 5 or 6 or 10 molecules in same interface, then it will calculate all molecules applying the default parameter you have mentioned here. So global means taking care of entire thing what you're seeing in the window. Then again, if you want to include something additional which is not available in this option, we have a additional option. You can enter the keywords, and how to get the keywords, all details are you will get inside the software itself. So we have a shorthand keywords. You can use it and run your job. So suppose I just click and submit the job, what will happen? It will ask me to give some name. So I am just giving a simple test. Save. So you can see the computation has started, and this is the monitor window. When you click on the monitor window, it will show you what is going on. This is a molecule, calculation is going on, right? You can absorb, right? You can click on the verbose output, it will give you details, the SCF cycles, the merging going on, all details will get here. So see, but it will take time. So what we will do, we will just terminate this job.
So, Mr. Yatendra,
Yeah.
may I ask a question, please?
Yes, why not, sir? Please go ahead.
So, your software is only Windows based, or you have a Linux version as well?
We have Linux, Mac, as well as Windows. All 3 platforms supported.
Okay, and when you said that if somebody wants to do the calculation with the same parameters on a number of molecules,
Yes.
let's say the number of molecule is, let's say, 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much time it might take?
I will tell you. This is very common question which lots of chemists ask, that how long it is going to take for me, right? So there is not any concrete answer for your query. But yes, what we can tell you, we have something benchmarking we have done, and that benchmarking you can do by yourself in your system. It totally depends upon the hardware you are using, the type of operating system and configuration you are having inside. So we
Let's
have,
say for this salicylic acid,
sir, I
this
can't.
type of
I will tell you. I will tell you. I have some example for you. So
sure.
I will show you directly in the. We have prepared that computational time regarding queries and all. I will take
Okay,
you that interface.
sure.
Okay. Uh, Fine. So I just stop the calculations and so you can see nothing is going on. It's pending because we have not run any calculation. That's why it is pending. So this is basically what it stands for, the surfaces. What you can do by this, you can add lots of surfaces: HOMO, LUMO, density, electrostatic potential, ionization potential, LUMO maps. But if you are interested to add some more things, you can do it by clicking on more. Then in more, in surface, you have to select whatever the surface you need. Then in properties, you can select by properties. Then you can set the resolutions. Right. Okay. So as you know, all software comes with manual. We also have manual here, Spartan 20 manual. But apart from this manual, we have something more for you. We have inbuilt tutorial for you, and I believe this thing is going to be make you excited. When you click on this tutorial part, it will take to you to a brief. Yeah. So suppose you are new to this program and you don't know anything about this program. We have a file called Walking Through Spartan. You can use this file. When you click on this Walking Through Spartan, a PDF file will open. And this file will show you. I will just zoom it to give you more idea. Yeah. You can see my window?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So see.
Yeah.
So they are just showing you how you can start with this Spartan software. If you're a very beginner, they have some preloaded molecule inside the software. And what you can do, you can repeat the things what they are showing you in this PDF file, right? So it's a quick PDF file, and by going through this in just one day, you will get the idea how to start with the software. And the good part is that whatever the molecule you are seeing in that window, it is preloaded with the software itself. I will show you. Yeah. So this is for one. Then if you move to something advanced, then we have a topic by different headings: building molecules in 3D, sketching molecules in 2D. Then we have what I told you. We have a big library of spectral database. Then a group of organic molecules, spectra, chemical reaction, medicinal chemistry, flexible molecules, something what you can do in dry labs using our spectra database. Then we have something more topic wise. If you are a student are interested to explore something on potential energy surfaces, theoretical models, finding and verifying equilibrium and transition state geometry, total energy, thermodynamics and kinetic data. So lots of things. Calculating NMR spectra, IR, NOSI, COSI. We cover lots of the spectral data, electron density, electron potential maps, HOMO, LUMO, and much more. So if you click on any topic, the corresponding PDF file open like this. Then you can go to that. It will also tell you how long it will take you to build this model, how long it will take you to draw these things. So like that, lots of theory you are getting. And apart from this, we are also supplying you one book which is actually written by Dr. Henry, and you can get it, Spartan Help. Yeah. In downside, you can see one book, A Guide to Molecular Mechanics and Quantum Chemical Calculations. You will, when you click this, you will get access to an entire book. Right? Written by Warren Henry. And you can go through this book. Then the questions actually which normally asked by researchers, by the person who is working on the software, which model I should select, selecting a model. So this will now tell you which model is good if you want to do this molecular mechanics on geometry of organic molecule, how it is going to. So by task, it is telling you which properties. G means good, P means poor, right? C means good with cautious applications. Then the question you ask, timing, computational timing. So we are having some default molecule here, and we loaded camphor, morphine, and one triacetyl methine. So you can see the default methods are mentioned here, molecules are mentioned here. Now here you can see unit 1. So unit 1, we have not given any particular unit like minutes or seconds. What here 1 means, if in my case, if I run DFT on camphor in my computer, it will take around 25 minutes. So 25 minute 1 unit is standard for my computer. So if you run any molecule which is having a camphor like configuration, it will take that much time for your system. It will differ for different system. So I have i5 machines with 8 GB RAM. It is taking 25 minutes. For you, if you are having a good machine, i7 with good power, it may take less time, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So we have given you a benchmarking idea for just to give you a quick idea how much time it is going to take for your calculations. Right? I believe I have given answer to your query, sir.
Sure, thanks. No, this is for a single molecule, right?
Yes, single molecule camphor I'm just showing you. For camphor, if you
Okay.
run Hartifox C21G, it is 1. 1 means it will be anything, 5 minutes, 10 minutes for your computer. So what you can do, you can mark that for camphor like molecule, if I run, this is that much. So for your system, it is quick. But if same molecule run by some other person in different computer with different hardware, that
Of
timing will
course.
be different, right?
Of course.
Okay. Then there is a questions regarding facts. We have highlighted lots of frequently asked questions, which is really going to give you a very great insight about the software. So first one is about the licensing. You will get detail about the licensing details. How do I transfer my license to a new machines and all. Then there is a property based questions, and this is a typical question which is actually asked by the researchers, like how I can calculate plausibility, what are the unit of plausibility, lots of things, all are deep technical questions, and you can get the answer also inside the same document, right? All details. So this is giving a pure bibliography of entire queries you may come up while working on the software. Then it will tell you about the quantum mechanic methods details, all Bithilip methods or DFT, whatever you want to ask. Then about the basic sets, right? It will brief you, means which set you should is used for what properties, molecular mechanics, convergence, memory. Then there is a thing which I shown you, keywords. These are the default keywords which you can use for default things. If you want to do a conformational search producing multiple research, this is the keyword you can use, this one. Like that, we have a big library of keywords which you will get inside that help file. And where you can use this keyword, you can use this keyword when you are submitting a job in calculation. You have to click here and then you can paste the keyword here, right? Okay, I will now show you the default library which is loaded in the software. If you click on open and go to your C drive, then program file and wave function, our is 20 tutorial. You can see this tutorial. This is the file for regarding which we are talking about, walking through Spartan. If you click on this, see a file loaded with a bunch of molecule in that. acetic acid dimer, propene, ammonia, hydrogen peroxide, acetic acid, water, cyclohexane, camphor. So already default calculation has been done on this molecule. So it will give you the idea about if you want to see this homolumo, the homolumo graph will be generated. You want to generate the map on the software like this. You can see this homolumo map for different energies. You can click on each energy levels and get corresponding graph. Suppose you want to add, someone is requesting to add. Rajiv Saxena. So I believe few people join us late, but did not to worry. We are recording the session. We will share the link with you. Yeah. And this is for the drawing surface, additional surfaces. If you're interested, you can add homolumo. It is completed. You can add density. Completed. So when you click here, let's see. Right? If you want to see the homolumo, okay, fine. Okay, let me show you something more. Suppose I want to suppose you might have seen before going to this window. I will show you some more thing. Yeah, in 3D interface, so we have lots of flexible options for drawing the molecule. This is your model kit for drawing in 3D interface. By default, organic is selected. I want to draw something like this one. I have drawn one methane, then one it become ethane, propane, then n-butane, right? If you want to put oxygen here, see, it is one butanol. Suppose I want to replace this carbon by different hybridization. So I want to place this one sp2. So just click here, it becomes sp2 now, right? And this is for drawing organic molecule. Here you are having a list of all default molecules you can draw, and if you are interested to yeah, if you want to add some groups, we have a big library of group. If you click on this group icon, you will see big library of a group. You can use all this molecule and you can draw grow your molecule. Here is a ring-like structure. If you want to select some ring, by default, we have taken care of most of the thing. You can draw it also, but you can take directly from here also. If you want to use smiles, you can write a smile here. It will be drawn generated. You can use Inchi, yeah. And here we have a more icon. You want to include some more group. If you click on this, it will give you a big library of molecule. If you want to add some chelates, click here. Chelates will be added here. You see, 12 count for you. So by default, it is like that. You can add what you want. Suppose I want to generate saturated nitrogen rings. Then see. So you can use all this. This is for your organic. Suppose we want to build something inorganic. So let me close this one. Okay. Suppose we want to draw something inorganic. And I will show you how easy you can do inside the software. Chromium. And I want to take some here. Sorry, I want to take one ring. Should be ligand. I want to take this ring. Right? Then I need cyano. how quickly we have drawn this. If I ask you to draw this same structure inside any other software, it will take lots of time. And you can see its 2D interface also. See, right? When you click on Harry Potter glasses, it will take back to the same interface. Then again, you can draw peptides. You can, if you want to draw some DNA, RNA, you can draw that. Then this is subsequent. What is this? I will show you. Once again. Sorry. Control Z. Yeah. Suppose I have this benzene and I want to do some scaffold hopping work, right? So for doing that, I can use this substitution icon, and you can see this is electron donating group EDG. I put it here, and I want to generate a list of scaffold by replacing this particular group, electron donating group. So I have a different options. You can do by selecting any of the default option. Suppose I select this one, secondary butyl, click on generate list. It will ask you, do you want to do in current document or new document? I will make new document. A new document will be created. You can see something happen, and 10 molecules has been generated. So 10 scaffold has been generated. You can see if I click on play, you can see that, right? If I click here, you will get the name of all those scaffold, right? Okay. So like that, you can use this. You can use this substitution option to grow your molecule, to find your scaffold and prepare a library of molecule for your virtual screening work or some QSR studies, whatever things you want to do, you can do by using this feature. And one more thing I want to show you, I just missed actually. Suppose same salicylic acid, okay. This is an interesting one. In model, I forgot to show you this CFD. CFD stands for chemical function descriptor, and it is useful when you are working on the similarities studies. So when you click here, right click and see properties, it will tell about the nature of this particular side group. It is a hydrogen bond acceptor and hydrogen bond donor. Okay, let's click on this one, properties. So it is hydrogen bond acceptor, hydrogen bond donor, and ionizable. Let's click on this center one inside the benzene ring. It is a hydrophobe and aromatic. So it is telling you about the nature of your chemical, right? Yeah. So this all actually I plan to show you. One more thing I want to show you about NMR. Right. That I forgot. Let me open this structure. Then walking to Spartan. Camphor. I will show you on camphor. Yeah. So this is my camphor molecule, and already I have run some calculation in past because that is available in database. So we will go here in display, click on spectra. Okay. Then click on this plus one. You can see the spectra details here. Okay. So suppose if I click on this H13 calculated, this is the spectra. Now you want to generate the experimental value for same. So we have experimental value also that is available in one server that is maintaining the NMR database based in Germany. So just click it here. It is downloading. Only this time it is downloading. So you can see the accuracy, right? If I click here, the corresponding hydrogen is highlighted in top on the figure. So like that, you can generate lots of spectra for carbon. For you can generate COSY, experimental. So see this one COSY, and this if experimental data is available, it will generate the experimental data also. So like that, you can generate your own NMR data or IR or UV or whatever. The thing is that the prediction which we are getting from this software is very much accurate, and lots of pharma companies and industries, they are using our software just to verify the structure what they are getting from the NMR spectroscopy, to cross check and to make them certain whatever the finding they are getting, it is accurate. They use our software from a long time. And in India also we have few customers from pharma industries, but in the US we have plenty of customers. We are exploiting this feature for their NMR studies. So this is what I plan to show you today, to give you just insight of the software. And once you start using the trial license, you will come up with a lots of new things, and you can then go ahead with the plan which you may be having in your thought. How to activate the license, I will show you. Just click on when you install the software, something come like this. I will show you. Waiting for the license, a window will come here, and you need to click this like that. Another prompt will come. Okay, mine is already activated. So the license which I send you need this individual 32-digit product key. You have to click on this. Then when you click next, it will in my case already it is activated, it will not say something, but in your case it will ask about those key. So you have to copy and place the key in order which I have sent to you. There is another way of activation also. When you click on show all, there is a code, but this key I have not sent to you, so you have to use this one only, individual. Where is the key? I will show you. The mail which I sent to Dr. Sumit, this is the mail, and this is the download link. When you click here, it will take you to the software interface. Then if you want to download for Windows, you have to select this one and download, click on download. So 1.12 GB file is start downloaded. So once you're done with the download, then you do the same option which I have shown to you. And where is the key? In downside the mail, you can see the individual key, this one. So you have to copy it very precaution, one by one, because you will get the boxes 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So you have to place in according to that. So this is all what I plan to show you. Now we can discuss further. Sidhuji, if you have any queries, please ask.
Mr.
Okay.
Yatindra.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for your nice presentation. I think our some faculty, they have used already Spartan 18.
That's great.
So what is the main difference between the Spartan 18 and the
Okay,
Spartan
it's a
20?
good question actually. Yeah. So always it is required. What is new I am going to get in the software, latest version?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hanji.
So this is the release note and changes and improvement over Spartan 18.
ये बॉस मैं ना हेलो कटोरा मैं ना मीटिंग से आया
So you can go through all these details. There is very good improvement has been done on NMR related findings and some natural product database in our SSP database. This is added newly to our software, this experimental data menu, and something about the generate isomers. So these are the new updates you will get inside the software. Spartan 20, right? Changes and improvement over Spartan 18.
And one more thing also, you have explained that how to use for the organic chemistry and also for biology, some part of the biology you can use it. But many of our faculties in physics and chemistry division, they are working for the material science.
Okay.
So can you tell us that how this software can be can help us in the material science field?
So what I believe, because since I am not the core chemist, so what I believe, you start with the basic part tutorial which I have shown to you here, right? and it contain already as pre-built data inside that. And if your professors have any specific query regarding any specific field, please ask them to mail me. I will go through the mail and revert back with proper reply.
Okay, thank you. And one more thing, in this software mainly I can see GUI interface things like you make the structure over there, it will build his own structure. So if you want to twist the molecule, or if you want to make another different angle, can you change the input over there?
Yes, I believe we can change, but right now, frankly, I will say I have not memorized the shorthand how to do it, because it can be done, because in last time when this is the presentation done by from our US office, they have shown that flipping the molecule, like showing the stereoisomers like that, right?
Yeah.
So I believe it can be done. It has been shown directly in the software, but right now I didn't memorize that particular shorthand.
Yeah, mainly the computational chemists, they will play with the bond angle.
Yes,
and,
you can play with your structure here.
Sir, what we'll do is, what we will do is that this particular feature that you are asking, we'll just share a YouTube link with you, and you will be able to see this particular feature there.
I got the idea. They want to see the flipping from one stereo to another stereo. That can be done. Yeah, but I don't remember the steps right now.
Yeah, so we will share the presentation given by Dr. Seen, and then they can see that thing happening there.
So we have some couple of presentations which is done by the developer itself also. So it's a 2-hour presentations along with I will share with that also. So that will give you more insight about the software. And in coming days, I believe this last week of July or in August, we are planning to do one workshop on NMR. And we need your support also in that. My colleague will discuss with you thoroughly along with the licensing part. So, Sidhu sir, please go ahead.
Okay, and thank you very much for giving the 20 licensed. This tutorial.
So, shall I stop recording right now? Or?
Yeah, you can stop it.
Okay.